Got another question on how are the freedoms and rights of an EU citizen living and working as an expat in the UK are going to be affected after Brexit and in the event of a no-deal Brexit. Again, the UK have guaranteed that EU expat living and working in the UK before the 29th of March is going to have, even with no deal, will have the same rights as if the withdrawal agreement is accepted. And that gives them the right to apply for settled status during what would have been the transition period if the withdrawal treaty is signed between March 19 and December 21. But also the EU expat and his family are going to be guaranteed to be able to enjoy the freedoms to live and work in the UK, to benefit from services and medical and healthcare treatments, and to be able to travel in and out of the UK freely. There's no ID card system in the UK. They'll still be able to use their original EU passport or their EU ID with their settled status to travel in and out of the UK freely without any additional impediments, any additional requirement for EU residency permits or immigration. So, and there's no plans for the UK to introduce any ID system. The other thing is that obviously expats by their very nature are people that move around, they move countries, they like to live and work abroad in different countries. So what if they choose to go home for a while, or what if the birth of a child is going to take place in another country, or they get a job assignment abroad for a couple of years? An EU expat with settled status can be outside the UK for up to 5 years, consecutive 5 years, and still retain his settled status in the UK. So take a job, go and live and work for 4 years, come back to the UK and carry on living and working for the rest of his life. That's 5 consecutive years. So a 2-year secondment and then returning to the UK is okay, and you can do that 5 times, 10 years, as long as it's not 5 consecutive years. So there's a lot of freedoms to live, work, travel, to benefit from services and healthcare, and relocate in other expat countries for EU expats, guaranteed even if there's no deal. So that's good news, and let's hope that the EU governments can reciprocate with the UK on a case-by-case basis in the event of no deal. Watch our website at proactpartnership.com for more news and information, and we'll speak to you next time. Thanks very much for listening.